For this video, we are going to look at the course calendar and what y'all need to know to how to use it really for this class. So to see the class the way that y'all see it, I've gone into the preview mode. So it's going to look a little bit similar to the way that y'all view that. So we had to start on the main page for this class. So if you go over to the left-hand side under your class, you'll select STSC course calendar. So what you'll see is on the course calendar the due dates or class meetings that we have that will be scheduled for the next 8 weeks. Now keep in mind, everything is subject to change. If something should happen and we don't meet, I will notify you. If something happens, I decide to extend deadline, I will notify you. But this information here will tell you everything that you need to know as a reminder of what's due and when it's due. So as I've told you previously, all of your quizzes are going to be due Thursdays at 10 p.m. So you'll see here on the first, it's going to say quiz due, and then it's going to tell you that it ends at 10 p.m. So if you start taking the start taking the test at 9:58, that quiz is going to close at 10 o'clock, and you're going to get what you get. As with any of the quizzes, you will get multiple attempts. You just have to complete those attempts before the due date and the time is done. Now, on Sundays, you will see that your discussion boards are due. So, for example, this introduction discussion board is going to be due tonight at 11:59 p.m. So each one of these is going to have that information, and you will use that for the rest of this class. You will see that I have it listed pretty much all the way to the final stages of the full term. So you'll see here, Sundays your discussion boards are due. Mondays at 10 a.m. we'll have our Blackboard live session. And then on Thursdays by 10 p.m. your quizzes are due. For this week here, the week of May the 3rd, your final projects will be due. We'll meet on this day on a Friday instead of a Monday, so that way that'll give you more time to get those final projects in. And then you'll see here that your final exam will be issued on the 10th, and you'll have that until the 12th to complete that final exam, because that's the last day of class. But as we get closer to some of the finer details, like your final project and your final exam, we'll go over that in more detail. But this is your course calendar. I'll update it probably once a week at least, or twice a week if there's something that needs to be updated. All of this information is subject to change. Nothing is permanent. So just kind of keep that in mind and check this, I would say, at least once to twice a week, or anytime you log in, really, just to see if anything has been updated or changed.